Hello everyone. This is Harjeet Singh, lecturer Computer Science Department of Thapar Polytechnic College, Patiala. So in today's session, we will discuss about the multimedia and animations. So this chapter one is introduction to multimedia. So this is the content that is going to discuss in today's lecture. First is the definition of multimedia. Second one is the element of multimedia, then types of multimedia, then multimedia authoring tools. So these are the topics that we will cover in today's lecture. So what is the definition of multimedia? So multimedia is a combination of text, sound, image, audio, video, to represent the information with the help of computer or with the help of any other electronic device. So we can say a multimedia is the combination of text, audio, video, sounds that it represent to you to with the help of any electronic media. So in other words, we can say multimedia. Multi means many or more than one. Media means way or method of communication between two devices. So we can say a multimedia is a way of communication in many forms as mentioned in a definition. Next is the elements of multimedia. There are so many elements of multimedia, but that these are the some important elements of multimedia like text, graphic, animation, audio, video. So let's discuss these elements of multimedia in detail. First is text. So a text is a combination of word to express something. For example, if we are going to represent any information with the help of some keywords, we can say predefined keywords. We use that keyword to represent the information. So these comes under the text. So the text is the most basic element of multimedia. A good choice of words can help convey the actual message to the user, like keywords. For example, we say hello. So hello means this is the form of text or word like hello. So information behind the word hello means we are going to wish someone hello. So it is used in content menus, navigational buttons. For example, so there is some another example of text like caution, have a sharp turn ahead means uh, we will read that uh, text and we alert like there are a sharp turn ahead, or some another example, beware of the dog. So these are the methods with the help of text we represent the information. Next is the graphic. So same thing is like same information uh, will represent in the form of graphic. So we use the basic methods, basic drawing, paintings and images to represent a particular information or idea. We can use computer to draw image and by manually also. So it is used in a multimedia to show more clearly what a particular information is all about with the help of diagram and picture. So in other words, we can say like as we see in the previous slides text, we say some words with the help of text. So same information we are going to represent or we are going to tell to you with the help of graphic. So a picture means 1,000 words. For example, same example, caution, have a sharp turn ahead. So you can see here, uh, caution, have a sharp turn ahead means text, but you can see uh, graphics also there. So we will see that image or we drawing and uh, come to the point that sharp turn ahead. So this is the method, another method called graphic to represent the information. Next one is audio. So instead of text or graphics, we use a sound. We use audio or vocal or voice to represent that information in the form of audio. So it is produced by electronic device the form of vibration as perceived by sense of hearing. In a multimedia, audio could come in the form of speech, sound effect, and also music score. We can also record our voice also to represent us some information. For example, caution, have a sharp turn ahead. We can record that text and will play on a sound, will play on a music device. Caution, a voice has been detected. For example, this is another example when we install a vast or any other antivirus. So there is some notification if there is some virus. So a notification comes in the form of sound. Caution, a virus has been detected in your PC. So this is the example of audio. So this information is recorded into digital sound and play on a different sound player. Next is animation. So like before starting animation, we should have an idea of animation. Like what is animation? So animation is the process of displaying multiple images or pictures or drawing images into a specific sequence or in a particular sequence at a specific rate. We can say more than 16 frames per second. It means in simple way we can say animation is a method to show a picture more than one pictures. Like there are 10 pictures, so we arrange that 10 pictures in a particular way and add some sounds behind on that images and play in the form of video. So this comes under the animation. Like we like some drawing, a running boy, yeah, running any word. So definition means definition of animation is the process of displaying multiple images one after another in a specific sequence. So in this method we use animated motions to represent our information or concept by creating pictures of elements. In multimedia, animation is used to further enhance or add some another specific features, further understand the information conveyed to them. For example, robots, or we see the cartoon movies. So these are the animation videos. Next one is a video. So it is the another way to represent information or idea where we capture, recording, processing, transmitting, and reconstructing moving pictures. So same thing, like there are some movie clips or there may be some images also. We combine that images in a particular sequence and uh, and if apply some effect on that, so it comes under the form of video. So video is more towards photorealistic images sequence live recording as in comparison to animation. So the main difference is there. In video we can record live, we can record live recording, we can record live pictures. So video also takes a lot of space. So this is, we can say, this is the main or can say drawback of video. So if we are going to record information or we are going to record a live movement, so be careful about the uh, uh, storage. So plan carefully before you are going to use it. Next is the types of multimedia. So there are basically two types of multimedia, we known as linear and non-linear multimedia. So we known as interactive and non-interactive multimedia also. So what is interactive multimedia? Interactive multimedia when you allow end user or view of multimedia project to control what and when the element are delivered is called interactive multimedia. Or in other words we can say there is a proper control or proper involvement of end user or viewer in a multimedia projects. So next is the hypermedia. Hypermedia means when you provide a structured link of element through which the user can navigate is known as hypermedia. Like we can say hypertext. Hypertext means a text with the help with the link. when we click on that link, we navigate one page to another page. So this is comes under hypermedia. So media like any image. So there may be some image with the help, it contain the link of any other page. So this comes under and under the hypermedia. So this is the example of interactive hypermedia like road safety. So you can say here is the proper involvement of user, which navigate to you. Hi, my name is Adman. Today we are going to learn about the road safety. So you can say this is the interactive multimedia example. So next is the another example of hypermedia. Hypermedia means there is a one hypermedia example. There is a main page and there are some specific link. That link may be video link, image link, or audio link. When we click on that video link or that image link or audio link, we navigate one page to another page. So these are the examples of hypermedia. Next is the linear versus non-linear multimedia. So first is linear multimedia. A linear multimedia project is defined as a linear when it is non-interactive, means user have no control over the content that is being shown to them. So we can say in other words, there is no control of end user or viewer of the content that is going to be represent to the user. For example, a movie, theater movie, we can see that movie. We can't do change. We can't stop that movies. We can just see. So this comes under the linear, or we can say it is non-interactive. Non-interactive multimedia means there is no involvement, there is no control of end user. We can see, or can say end user can see also, can see only. We can, that can, we cannot change, we cannot stop, or we cannot add some effect on that movie. So for example, that lecture, interactive lecture demo show, so we can see only. Next is the non-linear. A multimedia project is defined or identified as non-linear when it is interactive, means there is a specific control. There is a specific control over the content that is being shown to them. Users are given navigational controls, means end user have a specific control to navigate the video, navigate the information, navigate any multimedia images. So for example, games, interactive cities, like if we talk about the game, you can play, you can stop, you can repeat, or you can repeat again and again. So these are the controls that is given to the end user. So that is why it is known as non-linear multimedia projects. So next is the authoring tools. So before starting, or before knowing the idea about the authoring tools, come to the previous slides or previous topics that we have discussed today's, like what is multimedia. We see that multimedia is the combination of text, audio, graphics, and animations. So then after that we discuss elements of multimedia. So elements means audio, video, animations, graphics, text. So now the point is how to get together, how to combine that elements into the multimedia projects or some specific multimedia file. So for that purpose, we will use the authoring tools. It is used to multimedia elements, or it is used to merge, sorry, it is used to merge multimedia elements like text, audio, graphics, animations, video into a particular multimedia project or multimedia file. So it is designed to manage individual multimedia elements and provide a user interaction if there is any need of, in other words, we can say user can make a multimedia project as according to their own choice. So these are the main advantages of authoring tools. So these are the some examples of authoring tools that we are going to use for making a multimedia project with the help of audio, video, text, and animations. So these are the tools. First one is a multimedia authorware, multimedia director, multimedia flash, and Microsoft PowerPoint. So in Microsoft PowerPoint, we will make slides on some particular topic. So this is also a authoring tools. So to now the quick review of today's session. So in today's lecture, we have done the definition of multimedia, like multimedia. What is multimedia? It is the combination of text, image, audio, video, and animation. Then we have done with elements of multimedia, like what is animation, what is multimedia, elements of multimedia. So it is the, so there are basically these types of elements: text, image, graphic, audio, video, and animation. Then after that, we have done with the types of multimedia. We have studied today. There are two types of multimedia: linear and non-linear. Then after that, we have done with multimedia authoring tools. So there are basically four types of multimedia tools that we have done with today's lecture. First is Micromedia Flash, then Microsoft PowerPoint, Micromedia Authorwares, then Micromedia Director. So these are the tools, multimedia authoring tools. Then after that, there are some important questions that comes from the today's session. So in the point of view, important question, so you can learn that question, like what do you mean by multimedia? Now you should have a basic idea, or you should have a proper knowledge of a multimedia after attending this lecture. So like what do you mean by multimedia? Next, what are the main elements of multimedia files? So what are the difference between hypertext and hypermedia? Then how many types of multimedia projects are there? Next, what are the linear multimedia projects? Then what are the non-linear multimedia projects? After that, what do you mean by understand term animation? Then what are the multimedia authoring tools? So prepare these questions from the important question or from the uh, final paper point of view. So let's start with the answer of this question. I will answer. First is, what is a multimedia? As we have learned today, multimedia is a combination of audio, video, text, and animation. Next is, what are the main elements of multimedia files? So as we learned today, there are basically five main elements of multimedia file: audio, video, text, graphic, and animation. Next is, what is the difference between hypertext and hypermedia? So the media with which the user can navigate is known as hypermedia. So, or hypermedia, and text, the text that is used to link information, is known as hypertext. So next is the how many types of multimedia projects are there. As we know, there are base two types of multimedia projects: linear and non-linear multimedia projects. So next is the what are the linear multimedia projects. So what are the linear multimedia projects? So the linear multimedia projects are that which do not require any interaction of the user, known as linear multimedia projects. For example, theater movie. So next one is the what are the non-linear multimedia projects. So the multimedia project that require the proper or full interaction of user, or there are a proper control of end user, so known as non-linear multimedia projects. For example, game. Next is the what do you understand by animation? So what is animation? So as we learned today, animation is a process of displaying more than one images, or we can say multiple images in a particular sequence one by one, at a specific rate, can say 16 frames of pictures per second. Then, then after that, what are the multimedia authoring tools? So as we have learned today's lecture, what are the multimedia authoring tools? There are basically four types of multimedia authoring tools: Micromedia Flash, Micromedia Director, Micromedia Flash, and Micromedia PowerPoint, MS PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint. So these are the authoring tools that we are going to use to make multimedia projects. So thanks for watching this video, for attending this lecture. I hope you are able to understand the basic idea of multimedia and animations. So thanks for watching this video again.